the mistake that is ruining your life. Like this mistake is ruining your life and you don't even know. So stick with me to the end as I will be giving you the mistake you are making and is ruining your life, but you don't actually know. So let's dive straight into the lesson. The worst part of it is that you are doing it every single day, but you don't know. It's not obvious. No one really talks about it. But once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. The mistake is this: you care too much about what people think. Now, here's the scary part. Most people don't even know they are doing it. You are making this mistake every day, repeating it every day, and you don't even know you are doing it. So think about this. How many times have you stayed quiet when you actually wanted to speak? Like you have a solution, you have opinion, you know you have something to say, but because you're scared or because you are bothered about what people will think, you choose not to talk. You choose to hide your solution. You choose not to stand up and contribute. That thing is actually killing you slowly, but you don't even know. All right, you don't know. It's not even because you didn't have something to say, but because you were worried about how it would sound. Imagine you are worried about how it will sound. What about other people that are contributing? What about other people that are saying something? But because you are worried, you choose not to talk and you choose to keep quiet. It's actually affecting you gradually, but you don't know. And it doesn't even stop there. It affects the way you live your life, what you wear, what you post, and what you try. Now you now limit your movement because you think about what people will talk, like what people will say about you. Like if you want to wear a dress, you kind of be selective because you don't know what people will say about you. And if you want to try a new thing, you kind of be careful because you don't know what people will say about you, which is not fair. It's not fair at all. But here is the truth nobody tells you. People are not thinking about you as much as you think they are. People are actually not thinking about what you wear, where you go, what you post, what you try. They are actually thinking about themselves. They are thinking about themselves. They don't think about you because of your clothes or what you do or what you try. No. Everyone is too busy worrying about themselves, not you. They are worried about their problems, their image, and their life. So that is one thing you should understand. That is one thing you should understand because you're already giving out your attention. You are giving out, should I say, 75% of your attention to people who don't even care about you. So while you are holding yourself back, trying to avoid judgment, you are the only one losing. Imagine that. You are trying to avoid the judgment of people, but you don't know you are losing yourself. In the process, you are losing yourself and you don't even know. And this is where it starts getting dangerous. This is where it starts getting dangerous. First, it kills your confidence. You should know that. It kills your confidence because you no longer speak in the public. You no longer talk to people. You are kind of selective. You are selecting your word. Before you speak, you select. And you are always careful not to make mistake. Perfection comes with mistake. You make mistake before you become perfect. You understand? And you start waiting for approval. You start waiting for people to approve before you say or do something, which is not fair. We all have rights. We all have equal rights. So whenever you want to speak or whenever you want to say something, you say it. Stop being scared or stop thinking about what people will say about you, which is not even fair. I don't even encourage that. Then it limits your growth. Yes, it limits your growth. You stop trying new things because you are afraid of looking stupid. You are afraid of looking stupid. You are afraid, what if I make mistake? You are afraid, what if I do the wrong thing? It is not good for you. Please, it is not good for you. If you're in this category, please do well to change for the better. But here is what is even crazy. The fear is exactly what keeps you stuck. The fear. Yes, the fear is exactly what keeps you stuck. You are stuck in that position because you have. But if I should ask you a question, what are you afraid of? What are you scared of? What are you scared of? Are you scared of what people will say? What will they say? Even if they say something, people must talk. Okay. What people will say, even if they say something, how is it going to affect you? How is it going to affect your life? You don't know, but you are still scared of what people will say. And over time, this turns into something worse. This turns into something worse. Okay, let's go into the regret. Because deep down, you know you could have done more. You just didn't. Bet you later you are going to regret it when you realize that you are the one keeping yourself in that position where you are, and you think it's people. No, it's not people. It's your mentality, your thinking, and your faculty that has kept you in that position where you are, and it's not because of what people will say. You understand? Now listen carefully. This next part is very, very important, and I want you to listen carefully. No matter what you do, people will judge you anyway. Yes, even if you are doing the positive, you are doing the negative, you are doing something right, you are doing something wrong, people must talk and people must judge you. This is something you should understand. This is the logic of life. You should know. And that is how to succeed in life, because you don't have to give in to people's opinion. Yes, you have to make decisions yourself. Stop waiting for approval. If you succeed, they will talk. If you fail, they will still talk. So why the wait? So trying to avoid judgment is a losing game. You are trying to avoid judgment, people's judgment, criticism. What will people say? You are losing yourself in the process and you don't even know. I won't encourage that. But the moment you understand this, everything changes. Yes. The moment you understand you have freedom of speech, the moment you understand you have freedom of movement, the moment you understand you have the freedom to say whatever you want to say, everything changes. You stop overthinking every move. You stop seeking approval. You don't need approval from anybody. You don't need to seek approval from anybody. You don't need to overthink before doing something. You start doing things for yourself and not for everyone. Yes, not for everyone. You do something that pleases you and not to please people. And that is when your life actually starts moving forward. That is when your life actually starts moving forward. Not perfectly, but honestly. Because at the end of the day, the people you are trying to impress are not living your life. Yes, they are not living your life. Everybody is running their race. They are not running your race. You are a different person, they are a different person. They are running their race. So you should be more focused on yourself and not give attention to what people say, or because you giving attention to what people will say is like you running your life in a two-way. You are running for yourself and you are now running and thinking about what people will say about you, which is not good for your health and not good for your growth as well. And one day you are going to look back and realize something. The biggest thing holding you back was never other people. It was you, yourself. You are the one holding yourself back and not other people. Yes, because you are thinking people's opinion is going to affect you, people's decision is going to affect you. So you kept what you have to say, you kept your idea to yourself instead of improving, instead of practicing to make perfect. You understand? You kept every of your idea to yourself because you were afraid of criticism, you were afraid of what people will say about you, which is not good as well. So how much longer are you going to let this continue? Since we've come to the end of the lesson, tell me, how much longer are you going to continue with this attitude and behavior of yours? So you better change for the better, change for the good, and make sure you start doing things to please you and not to please people. So thank you very much for listening with me to the end of this video. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please do well to subscribe and make sure you share. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video like this, you'll be the first person to get it. Thank you so much and God bless you. See you in my next video.